Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of November 17th through to the 23rd. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Before we get started, I would like to wish any of you Scorpios having a birthday this week a very, very happy birthday. So let's get to your reading. Overall energy, Major Arcana, the Hierophant in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Chariot. Next we have the Ten of Cups upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Lovers, and lastly Major Arcana, the Hermit. All of your cards are in the upright position, Scorpio. You do have 4 of your 5 cards as Major Arcana. Could be a really important, really intense week, but intensity, like I always say, does not scare us Scorpios, does it? Not one iota. We invented intensity, I think. So overall energy is the Hierophant in the upright position. Well, for some of my Scorps out there, you could be getting an offer to sign a contract, especially if you work for the government, if you work for any religious organizations, or if you work for the government. This could be being offered a term position. It could be a 6-month term position. It could be a year term position, something like that. Others of you, this could be a contract of any kind. Maybe some of you are just signing a lease. You could be signing a contract for a new condo, for a new house, for leasing a vehicle. You could be anything like that where you're entering into a commitment. Some of you could be committing to a person. Definitely this will come up for traditional marriages and things like that. Yet others of you, speaking of tradition, would just prefer to do things more the traditional or conventional way this week. And we are going into the holidays now. Maybe some of you want to have a traditional holiday, things like that. And you start off your week with the Chariot in the upright position. Well, this is fast movement forward. It can indicate travel. It's good to get Chariot in the upright if you are taking up travel, especially vehicle travel. Mercury is retrograde, so to get this card in the upright means you're safe to go forward. This can be, succeeding against all odds. This is beautiful energy. It's fast moving. It's very victory oriented. It's basically like all you have to do is show up and you're a shoe-in for whatever it is you're trying to do early this week. Others of you could be looking at purchasing a new vehicle, maybe leasing a vehicle, like I said. It does govern actual vehicles itself. Maybe some of you are looking at buying an RV, a motorcycle, or some other mode of travel. Next card you have is the Ten of Cups in the upright position. Well, it looks like some of my Scorpios out there may be traveling to go and be with family, because the Ten of Cups is family card, right? It's a happy reunion. Sometimes this can represent marriages. Maybe you're going to a wedding. Maybe you yourself are the one getting married. This could be a happy occasion where we're getting together with family or people who feel like family, really good friends. And this is everyone gathering under the same roof, having a really peak emotional experience. For some of you, the cups here can represent spirituality or creativity. It could be some of you are going to a spiritual convention or something like that, or you're going to an event, a creative event where everybody is involved. And this is a card of celebration as well. Beautiful, beautiful energy. It's a 10, so it doesn't get much better than that when it comes to, emotional fulfillment, a peak emotional experience, or spiritual as well as creative. Beautiful, beautiful energy for a Scorpio. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the Lovers in the upright position here. Now this is all about making a big choice. There could be a fork in the road here coming towards you at the end of the week, Scorpio, where you can take this road or you can take another road. When it comes to the Lovers, we have to make a choice. Now, we say this, when it comes to love, we have many choices around it. We can choose to love, we can choose not to love. We can choose to move forward with a relationship, we can choose to back out. We can choose between two people. There's a lot of choices and decisions to be made around that. But it's not always concerning love itself. I mean, sometimes this is representing that fork in the road where if you take this offer, say this offer could be someplace, is a great offer, maybe for a career or for something like that, or maybe even place to live, but whatever this offer is, seems like it's going to take you away from your comfort zone where you live already or things like that. So this is a major decision that you need to make. Now, whether it's working for two different companies, maybe are both after you, you have to weigh it all out. There, it could be even two business partners. Maybe people want to partner up with you, and you have to make your choice and your decision there. Choose wisely. And it looks like you will be doing that because your next card is the Hermit. And speaking of choosing wisely, the Hermit does this exactly. So he chooses wisely. So sometimes the Hermit will come up. This is weekend energy. Some of you could be seriously looking into something that has come up here or something you've already committed to. So now it's like, I have to make a choice. I need to decide, you know, or look into what I've already chosen. So this will come up for students sometimes when they're in the middle of exams because they need to go into hermit mode in order to block everything out in order to study. Sometimes this will come up for people who are researching. This is the big research card. This is somebody who's taking a close examination, a close look at whatever it is they're doing. Scorpios, you're very much like the Virgos in that way, that you don't jump into things unless you feel comfortable and you pretty much know all there is to know about the subject matter. So whether it be a new company to work for, whether it be a new place to live, you have to do your research, and you could be doing just that. Now, this could be because of this commitment you have, or this contract you've been offered. You could be looking into it. Now, sometimes the Hermit can represent some kind of self-analysis. Maybe some of you, if you do have to make a big decision here, it could be that, like, say you're dating somebody in the place where you live and yet you've taken a job somewhere else. This could be, well, there's a big decision here because what is this going to do to the relationship now? Right? It could be something like that. Sometimes this can be self-analysis where we're looking into ourselves and trying to figure out exactly what it is we need and what we want. And I feel like a lot of Scorpios are on that precipice of trying to figure out how they can bring more fulfillment into their lives, whether it be, you know, through career, through relationships, through whatever. So I can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section below. But before we go, I will be pulling two cards here from the Zodiac deck. The first one is for love and romance. What do we have for the Scorps? Gemini, number 3, communications. Hone your negotiation and relationship skills. So, could be Gemini's a love interest. Maybe Gemini introduces you to a new love. Or it can represent something really cool happens in your love life when the moon is in Gemini in the month of November. The next card is for career and finance. What do we have for the Scorps? We have Cancer, number 28, acceptance, an emotional phase or domestic development. So it could be Cancer plays a part in your, well, actually the Chariot here is Cancer energy too, plays a part in your finances or your career. It could be a new business partner pops up, or it can represent, could be a new boss or someone connected to your finances. If you're trying to do some kind of refinancing or something, Cancer could be involved. Or it could be something really cool happens in your financial or career world when the moon is in Cancer in the month of November. So that's what I have for you, my dear Scorpios. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I really, really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, hype, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.